we found a community so strong and we feel so connected with that it actually helped grow us in ways that we weren't even expecting. I'm Raphael.
I'm Brittany.
And we're the Ameys.
That was not
good. I'm Raphael.
I'm Brittany.
And we're the Ameys. So we moved to Redlands really so our family was growing. We were a family of 4 and we wanted a bigger house, wanted more stable roots. Something that was huge for us is going to be church community. Our vision for community, she's from the Bay, I'm from LA, so we're huge on diversity, and by diversity we're not talking about racial, white, black, but I mean socioeconomics, everything. It was very hard to find that though.
Yeah, 3 years of looking for churches that felt like home for us, and unfortunately none of them did, but we just kind of told ourselves well, that's what it is. This is where you're going to need to settle and be okay with this. And I think I felt it a lot from my husband. I could tell when we were sitting in church that he wasn't fully comfortable, and I know that diversity was a big piece of it. And I think from that we had a hard time really connecting and feeling like we were represented sort of, or seen.
I think the huge issue for me one time was when I picked up Alec from Sunday school, and he was just by himself, just doing work. And I asked him, I was like, hey man, why aren't you playing with the other kids? Cause I saw all the other kids running around. And he was just well, nobody wanted to play with me. Light bulb went off, and it was well, it's not just about me and her, it's also about our kids as well.
So you have to keep in mind that we had been to probably 5 or 6 churches before, maybe more, before we came here. And a friend of mine had reached out and said, there's a new church in the area, and I heard that it's going to be really diverse. And I laughed at her because I was like, that's impossible. We've been to so many churches. It just can't be. But that's fine. We'll try it because we've tried so many. Why not? When I came in, I was completely shocked. I was like, where did all of this diversity come from? I've never seen it. And that was unreal. I remember leaving church and speaking with Tiffany, with your wife, and I just started crying, and I didn't even know her. That was my first time meeting her, just telling her what that meant to me and to us, to have the diversity. And it's funny because now we're a year into this, and it's not even really diversity, it's really just the community and the realness that I feel here.
It was just that essence where, okay, we can make this home. We found a community so strong and we feel so connected with that it actually helped grow us in ways that we weren't even expecting. This sense of community with Portrait has, in this short time, helped grow us as a family in such an abundance of ways that that we were not even expecting. So,
yeah.
Church is not in this 4 walls. It's this community, right? And that's how I envision Jesus with the disciples, right? It's hey, let's show love. It's not just me. Let's all be accountable. It's not just come to church on Sunday, but it's 7 days a week. It's going throughout life, and sharing that life and going through community. And then community is that church. So
yeah.
Don't give up, don't settle, right? If we would have settled, we wouldn't be where we're at right now.
The best thing, again, what I feel like our church does is just turn people to Jesus. Yes, you're walking into Portrait. Yes, this is a beautiful place, but like it's about Jesus.
Oh, we're the Ameys, and we've been given a renewed picture of Jesus in his church.